Welcome everyone, I'm Ray, and today we are going to react to Befall and Final Lesson. Again? Not really again. The first portion of this video will be my first reaction, my initial reaction in my Let's Play. If you are not watching that, please check it out, it will be up there. And the second portion of this video, for everyone who has already seen my Let's Play, is me checking out the Chinese version of those animations. And I will pause. I will pause and I will talk more in those ones because I want to say stuff. I want to say stuff about the animation probably and just like the overall thing. Because I mean I can't pause in the game the animation, so I thought okay, I will do that in the Chinese one. Because I mean I want to hear the Chinese version anyway. Or like I want to hear them in Chinese anyway. So I am going to look at these. Yeah, if you have seen the first part already, just skip to the second one. It will be in chapters in the video. So without any further ado, if you enjoy my videos, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It would really make my day. Alright, without any further ado, let's get going. Oh my god, that was close. That's animation. What the heck? Oh no. She got through. Oh my god. No. Oh, so close. I swear. That. What the? What the? That's what I want to know. Is that a black hole? Wait, what the? Oh, that sound design when it came out. Oh, you nearly got through to her. No. So she is, of course, still in there. Oh, ouch. Ow. Ah. Ooh. What? Oh! Yeah! Is that Eins? Oh my god. Oh, this is epic! Whoa! Now that's a different kind of fight. AE is there? Yes. Whoa! Oh god, they have no chance against her though. Or do they? Whoa! That animation is so good! Song! Whoa! 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 Are we watching anime right now? Oh gosh. Maybe if Mei can touch her again. Maybe. Whoa. Oh. Oh, that is so interesting. That's Siren now. You took everything from me, has to be Siren. I am the Honkai. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh, this looks... Wow. This looks so good. Oh my god. I can't. What is going on? Wow. That is kind of the same. What? No way! Wow! Oh wow! What the heck? Bella! Oh my god! I can't! I feel so conflicted because it's so epic. But... May... Oh my god. Whoa. What the heck? I am so incredibly scared, guys. You don't get it. Himiko? 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 No! I am so freaking scared. I mean, the animation is always, it's awesome. But I am way too scared for Himiko. Oh, wow. No, she's not using it. Because she wants the power to protect everyone. Himiko's so freaking badass. I can't. Whoa. That hurt, huh? Oh my. Himiko is B1. Oh my god. What was that? What? Wait, what? No. I am way too scared. No. Himiko, you have to survive this. The animation looks actually better than in the last one. No. Ah. No. Oh my god. Why is she so strong? And that's not a real question. She is way too strong. What the heck? No, Himiko's okay. Himiko dodged it. Somehow. Don't be like that. She's okay. There she goes. Oh. Oh, that was close, huh? Oh my god. Why does this all look so incredibly epic? What the heck? Oh, oh no! Oh no! The Honkai. No.
キアヌ、あんたが目を覚ました時、全てが変わっている。世界はもう美しくない。平凡な日常ももうない。でも諦めないで。何があっても諦めないで。調子に乗るな。
No, that are definitely her last words. For Kiana. She's so cool. Oh my god. No way. Let's go, Himiko. Whoa. The animation. That is such a badass fight. What is going on? No. Don't do that to me. No. Not those flashbacks. No. my god! Himiko! But Himiko... He purposefully did not hit her! I can't. What? What is that? I can't even. Himiko. Himiko. No. Catch her, please. At least. No. No. I don't want that. We're now studying the Chinese version, so let's take a look. I really want to know. Like, really, really want to know, okay? I'm so curious. I've never seen those animations in Chinese before, so that'll be awesome, right? It's not too awesome seeing Mei like this, though. But this scene, like really, this scene was the first. I mean, it was the first animation anyway that I watched, but this scene right here was just a moment that I was like, no, I feel attacked. I feel so attacked because she got through to her. She really got through to her. Mei got through the void, the Herrscher void. Like, just like that. I mean, after that, it only spiraled downwards. But that was for me like hope. Okay, it could work. But then... the pain. And that is just very, very hard to see, guys. Especially with the grin. Okay, if I pause like this all the time, we will not finish this video. But just first the pain. And I think it is kind of Kiana trying to suppress the Herrscher void. And then the Herrscher void takes over, you know? Because then the smile and then... that was just so hard to watch, honestly. And I love the design with the eyes. It just looks cool. And the sound design. Okay, the sound design of those things, we will go back. But the sound design when they pop out, I love it. Like recently, I really started to listen more to the sound design and soundtracks in general. And just the way it sounds when it comes out, it's just, it just makes you feel kind of icky. I mean, I like it, but the sound itself is a little, unsettling. I mean, that's the perfect way to describe it. Okay, here, I actually really have to say it looks like a doll is just being thrown around. That is the only thing I kind of don't like about this animation, but honestly, everything else is awesome, so who cares about that? And this scene, I was just like, wait, who is coming? Where? What? And then I was like, wait, is it Einstein? Is it Tesla in a mech? And then it's like, well, yes, but no. It's all of anti-entropy. And that is just so cool. And I really love that. Like, we got a full-on mech versus Honkai battle in the first animation. I love Mei's voice. Like, whatever language. I love Mei's voice. And that. Okay, stop. I mean, this completely reminded me of the manga. I mean, of Second... Wait, it was Second Eruption, right? Second Eruption is so long, I don't even know what was in it. It totally reminds me of the picture when Syrian got those gems, you know? I mean, that is what those things were, right? Like, they held the gems, right? I mean, just not right now, but like they did. I mean, not all of them right now. Wait, how many does she have right now? Does she have 2 or 3? I don't remember. But the eye symbolic. When the song starts, really, when the song starts, it's just so awesome. Gosh, I have to take care that I'm not just sitting here vibing while the song plays. But those freaking Honkai all coming out there. Mech versus Honkai battle. That's a battle I never knew I wanted to see, honestly. Because first I was like, what, a mech battle? But it's really awesome. They did it so well. Like, even if some other animations are a little bit weird, the fighting! Wait, I don't want to interrupt her. The fighting is awesome, I just wanted to say. Oh, the voice is awesome. Oh. Okay, like I don't know if that is... Wait, it's a little bit bright. I don't know if that is Kiana's Chinese voice, but like me not knowing if it is Kiana or not, it kind of sounds like I would think Syrian sounds. And that is just something that I kind of noticed because it sounds so childlike. It sounds like a child that like had everything taken from it. And I mean, that is what Syrian is. And I mean, I know it's not the human Syrian right now. I still hope that I kind of get explained somehow in the story what happened. But just the sound of how she, I mean, the way she says it and the way they sound designed it, that's not a word, but just the way they designed it to I can't even talk. The way they designed it to make it sound like that, it's just so awesome. It just fits perfectly. It doesn't feel like just a person, just a human talking. That's what I really like. Let's listen to it again. And she doesn't sound mad or something. No, actually she sounds kind of mad, but this calm mad. You know when someone is so mad that they start to get calm, that they are quiet. It feels like this kind of mad. And that is the scariest mad that there is. This honestly looks awesome. Like I said, I'm not the biggest mech fan or something, but this just looks so good. It's just really... It looks awesome. They put all their animation budget into the mechs. And this is definitely one of my favorite scenes, like, from this animation. Just because it kind of mirrors how or what happened in the second eruption when they bombed Syrian and Cecilia. I feel like that is like on purpose. Like they definitely mirrored that on purpose, that all those missiles flying at her. Kind of, oh, it's like the second eruption, you know? Because we even get this shot here. Doesn't that totally remind you of that? Because those missiles are flying at her. Again, you know? That is just something that I thought was really, really cool and interesting to see. Because this time... Right. This time she freaking snaps. And the subtitles. I'm so glad that I can read it now. I can't pause this moment because it's way too awesome. Everything starting from the snap is just perfect. Like, Look at it. That is just way too cool. And I think the lyrics is so interesting. And then, of course, Benares. What if that is Benares singing? Headcanon Benares singing. And just May at the mercy of that dragon and this Void Queen. Wow. That is just so symbolic and interesting. And I love, right here we see it, the swap between 3D and 2D. I mean, I'm not like versed in any of that, but I just think that's what it is, right? And that's just so cool. I love how they just do it. I mean, that was not the first time. I think they did it some other times, mostly when they show it. I mean, when they show the characters close up, they mostly do 2D and 3D for the more action, or not even more action. I think many of the fighting wasn't 3D, right? Actually, I don't know about that. But just when they want to show the characters more, they go into 2D and 3D when it's just not too important. Actually, that's just so cool. I just love how they do that, because the first time I actually saw an animation that swapped between 3D and 2D, and I mean, I noticed it, was League of Legends. And I mean, I don't even know what it's called. It's a Star Guardian animation with Nico, Rakan, and Xayah. I mean, and Zoe. In that animation, they also did it. I mean, they changed animation styles. And I just thought it's so cool and so interesting if the animation style changes depending on what you want the viewer to feel or see. That's just so cool. Anyway, let me try to pause it here. Like, just that way. I don't know if that is supposed to be a little, I'm watching you, the player, or if it's just supposed to intimidate us. But if it's both, that's so awesome. They kind of love to not really break the fourth wall, but like play a little with us. And I think that is very fun and interesting. And I love this animation so much. But I also very, very much love, wait, let me just go to that. I think it was here, yeah. Like, when she snaps and everything starts going down, first I love the silence when she snaps, or right before she snaps. And I love the way the music just kicks in. Like, let's listen to it again. Oh my god. Isn't that so cool? I love the quiet, because it just feels like we're in a little vacuum right now. And then it starts, you know? I just love that. It feels so satisfying as well. And I do love the song very much. I did not get any of the lyrics when I was watching in the game. But I mean, we have subtitles right here, and that is just very interesting. It really feels like a song that Benares is singing. That is my headcanon now, and you can't change that. Alright, now we will take a look at Final Lesson, and I am not sure if I'm ready to look at it again. Because, I mean, yes, I kind of want to make a few comments. Yeah, it was kind of obvious that Himiko will die, because there were just a million death flags. Like 1,000,002. And I was just like, no. But even while editing, I was like, okay, it was kind of very obvious that she will die while protecting what she loves, because she would not sacrifice someone else to save herself, but rather herself to save someone else. Which is something. I don't always like that in characters, and in fact, I think I was so frustrated. I was so frustrated watching it, but I will talk more about it while we watch it. Let's kill ourselves again, honestly. The first shot, okay. I don't even want to pause all the time, but just this first shot. The water, and then the transition into her eye. Like I said, I'm not an animation person or something. I can't do anything like that, like at all. I never tried, but it's just so pretty. Like, those bubbles transitioning into her eye. That's just... With that opening, I knew this animation will be extremely awesome. And I was not wrong. Her looking at this, it just makes me sad all over again. And here, of course, Benares, as always. Honestly, in the way Benares is animated, it just looks very, very cool. And I just like it a lot. Even though I'm so sad that it's not Bella anymore. This, okay. I did only notice it very late in the game, okay? But, I mean, it's throwing this big, gigantic thing. And I was so not noticing that Himeko freaking tossed it back like she had a baseball bat. Because honestly, in this scene here, I was just so occupied with her putting the serum away. I was like, okay, that already symbolizes that she won't use it. She wants to save them. She chose right then and there, or right when she got into the elevator. And just her tossing it back at Benares, it was just so badass. And then of course, just the way we see the silhouette first. Wait, is it? Okay, the way we see the silhouette now, right here. I just love that. It's just it's a small little detail. But it's just like, oh, there she comes. And there are so many cool shots of her. I actually had a very hard time choosing a thumbnail for that episode because I wanted to use Himeko and I wanted to use her in the animation. But there are so many cool shots of her. Like, everything looks so cool. And just the way she would have easily slain Benares. But then Siren comes in with her shield, with her stuff. That shot. Okay, that shot is so good. Okay, let's talk about that. We see this cross, right? Then it fades to white because the cross explodes. Wait, is it working? Can I do it frame by frame? Will I kill my computer? Maybe. Right, we are here. It was white, right? From white it faded to her shielding herself because, right, there was this explosion. But then, god damn it, please, computer, don't leave me hanging like this. While we see her more clearly, and she opens her eyes again, we also... Okay, I will just do it like this. And then we see what she sees, and it's just like this huge, weird, strange space that just changed. Like, everything just changed. That is another question slash thought I had. Is this the imaginary space that the Herrscher of Void always flees to? Or is it something completely different? Because, I mean, that's obviously not Himeko on the real ship, or, like, not where she just was, right? So, I'm just thinking, where is this? And since I don't have any other answer, or anything that I could think of, except for the place where the Void Queen always flees to. And, I mean, she took Theresa into something as well in the second eruption where Welt pulled her, or like opened it, right? This completely epic scene where Welt just pulled it open. Anyway, is it that space? And is this the imaginary space, or is this another kind of space? Because I know it will get complicated, and I just want to know. Like, just seeing that. This is definitely... Yeah, that might be weird, but like this panning out shot is my one of my favorites in this animation. And I mean, there are a lot. To be fair, there are a lot, but just this shot right here, we see this, and immediately we zoom out like this, and that's just so awesome. Hearing her laugh is so creepy. It's so freaking creepy, okay? I love the voicing. See, okay, I'm sorry. I mean, I do wanted to pause in this anyway, but the Herrscher of Void sounds so good. Like, I gotta say, I like the Japanese Himeko more because it sounds a little bit more strong. I mean, this didn't sound weak or anything, you know, but it's just my preference. But the Herrscher void in Chinese is something different, okay? And yeah, this scene. Anyway, where Zirin, or I'm sorry, I always say Zirin, but of course, the Herrscher void, where she just holds her hand out like this, and immediately she gets pulled in. And also, like, you know, she gets pulled in, but at the same time, or like the second she is there where the Herrscher she wanted, she is just held back with such a force that she even swings in to her. It's just so cool. Like, there's an imaginary wall, you know? And I just really love that. It's just so awesome. And I mean, I hate it for Himiko. I think when I say I love this animation or I love whatever in this animation, I'm not talking about what the characters are going through. I'm totally talking about the animation and everything, because that looks so awesome, and that was also what kind of stunned me the first time watching. Because, I mean, I think even now I haven't really processed Himiko might be dead, because I am definitely on hopium. 300%. Because it's just that, okay. I will talk about that later when we get there. It's just something that I really want to say. But I love how the Herrscher void does just those little moves. Like, she just did this and this and this, you know? And she just throws her around. That's how powerful she is. That's just a really awesome way to show it. But it scared me, like, a whole lot. Like, I was just like, is that a weird magic trick to make Himiko vanish now? This all is honestly just showing how strong the Herrscher void is, because she doesn't do anything. I mean, she just moves her hand, her arm, and that's it. She just chills and commands all these weapons. It sounds so good, but I loved this moment. Where the Herrscher void was seriously scared and shocked for a second. We can see that. Like, here she looks more angry, right? But here, I don't know if it happened later or before that. Here, we can see it. That's shock. That is not anger. Or like, maybe a little bit, okay? But that is shock. She, of course, she reacted and she protected herself, but she was shocked. She did not see that coming. And that is what I think is very interesting about the Herrscher void, or like Sirin, you know? She always underestimates her opponents. That was so in Second Eruption, and that was it here. She never thinks that they are strong. And if they are strong, they are cheating. You know it, guys. Why are humans always cheating, huh? Anyway, I just love to see this split second, like not even, of shock on her face. Because that just showed that Himiko did something that she did not see coming. Definitely. But of course, she protected herself. Now she's mad. That is bad, but wow. Again, this shot. I love those shots where we see everything from a distance. And of course, this is so anime. Just this is so anime. That was the animation where I thought, okay, this is basically an anime, okay? Because just the way that she first throws her weapon, we don't see her. Then we pan over to her, but only see her walking slowly, and then we slowly pan. It's just, I love it. I love it so much. But I hate seeing her like this so much. But she looks so awesome. That was one of the shots I considered. But she... Why did they make her look good while she is going through it? Because, I mean, that right there is her when she is already getting corrupted by the Honkai, right? And I hate it, obviously, for obvious reasons. But I'm just so in awe that Himiko is so incredibly strong. She's still moving, she's still fighting. She's not even, like, talking as if she is hurt or, like, it's hurting. But we know for a fact that it is hurting very much, because Tesla injected herself, right? And like, she was hurting for a second or a few seconds, right? Because that was what Honkai is doing, right? I know I'm saying right a lot, I'm sorry. But seeing Himiko stand strong and all of that, and I mean, of course, maybe, and I mean, probably it is because of the suit, because of the Gem of Haste, right? But still, it's so awesome. That was just so good. And what I think, actually, this scene, what I think about this is Sirin, yeah, she is laughing, right? But the split second here, she looks so annoyed. And I think she's not laughing because she's enjoying this, but just because she is annoyed that everything is happening the way it is. You know, it's not as easy, as simple as she thought it would be, is kind of what I get here. But of course, also, I think, and I don't quite remember what Himiko said there exactly, but I think she is annoyed that Himiko wants to save Kiana. And that definitely must have something to do with whatever happened that made Sirin dislike Kiana. And I have no idea what that will be, but we will see about that. But just, honestly, the laughing, the crazy laugh of villains always gets me. So I was just like, that's not good. But this is just too good. This shot, always. Again, this shot. Like, all of these shots, like the panning around her. The moment Himiko started talking to Kiana, right? It killed me, definitely. She's fighting for Kiana. See, but she is getting a little insecure. Sirin is getting a little shocked that Himiko actually does it. Oh. Like, she didn't even think that Himiko would make it this far, right? Oh my god. I can't see this again. I don't want to see this again. Okay, we will stop here for my emotions. Like, just the way that Siren acts right now, you know? Before, like in the first part where she trashed Himiko, she just, you know, did those arm movements and stuff. But now she's moving her full body. I mean, she's still controlling it with one arm. But she has emotions on her face. Before she was stone cold, but now she's like, okay, you are getting on my nerves. You are still alive. How are you still alive? And that's exactly the Siren that we saw fight Siegfried in Second Eruption. And I just think that's so interesting to see that this character is just continuously like that. It's just, I just love that. She's still an insecure child, that's what I mean. Like, even this version of her. She doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't understand how someone can be so strong. And here, I didn't even got that while watching the first time. But like, this is some kind of, I don't know, space thingy, right? Where Siren, or the second, not the gosh, I'm getting confused with all the names right now. Where the Herrscher of Void wanted to kind of trap her in to not touch her, right? I mean, it seemed like it, or like a gigantic trampoline, like, you know, just something that is so elastic that you can't cut through it, kind of, right? That kind of space. No, no. I did not want to see that here. I did not want to see that here, okay? This scene, like, I hate it when they do it. I love it, okay? But I hate it, like, emotionally. Because that is, like, last moments. Seeing her friends, seeing the ones she loves, seeing the ones that love her, you know? And just her being so strong. And this is also partly the Honkai taking over, right? Because I think that we saw Siegfried for a second like this when he got those Kaslana genes activated, or I don't know, whatever we want to call it. And then the music kicks in again. I hate and I love how they do this. See? And she's just pushing through it. Siren completely... Honestly, that was just an awesome scene. Again, the shot where we see everything from a distance because of how strong it is. This here, the next shot, is my favorite, and I hate it. But it's also my favorite because of how it looks. Because this, I mean, I don't know if it's 3D or 2D, but it looks 2D. Like, all the time, I think, or most of the time, we had 3D right now, and this looks 2D. I don't know if it is really. It just looks 2D. And just seeing Himiko like this is not okay. Like, here I knew, okay, I will see some really fucked up shit in this game, and I'm totally here for it. Like, I hate it when I think about Himiko, you know? But I just love it when I think about what I'm going to see more in the series, because I dislike nothing more than shows that just act like they kill characters. And I mean, like, for no reason, you know? Actually, I don't want to throw any show or anything under the bus right now, but you know those shows where they kind of make it seem, maybe at the end of an episode, make it seem like a character dies, like they have to die, but then in the next scene, or in the next episode, it's just like, aha, joke, they are not dead. I don't like this kind of stuff. But I mean, I like it if it has purpose, or if it makes sense, or, you know, it's not like just a split second joking, but like keeping them dead for a few years, maybe in time in the story. That I kind of like, because then it makes more sense, because, like, you know, something happened or something like that. And I mean, that is what I think will happen. Okay, I can't say I think. I hope this will happen here because of what happens next. But to be honest, I'm just definitely in denial. Because this here makes me 300% that she is dead. Believe that she is dead. But I don't want to believe that, so I hate seeing this. These shots are all so beautiful. Why are they making these shots so beautiful when they are so gruesome? No! No, 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 no! Here. I thought of something. And that is, Sirin did vehemently not want Cecilia to hug her in Second Eruption. Do you remember that? She did not want to get hugged. And just like she did here, she pushed Cecilia away. You know? So I want to know what is going on with this. Because I felt in Second Eruption that it will have more meaning later on. And she's doing it again. That was not a Herrscher pushing a dead corpse off them. That was a hurt person pushing someone away because they are afraid, or they are scared, or they are angry. You know? That is just what I'm thinking. So, seeing her like this, and then Himiko smiling, the Herrscher realizing what has happened. I gotta say, I did not get in the first watch that she was injecting her the thing that could have saved her. I only got that later on. But oh my god, she injected her the thing that could have saved herself. She wanted to save Kiana more than she wanted to save herself. That is a freaking strong-willed character. I don't think that I've ever seen I mean, probably, maybe, but that is just a so strong-willed character. And again, the bubbles from the first scene. Oh, the scream is really good, because it's both, you know. And seeing all of it just break down, because the Herrscher Void can't control this place anymore, maybe? Maybe because she right now is not in, I mean, she is not in control right now. This hurt. This hurts so bad. And I can't get over that. But here, this is exactly, and I don't want it to be so bright, wait a second. This is exactly why I am on Hopium. I want to explain myself. I mean, after that, after this video, I won't mention it anymore, just in case that I'm so wrong and I will trigger everyone. I just want to say it one time, or I just want to explain it one time. the reason I think that Himiko might come back is because she's falling and she is missing later on. Like, we don't see characters grieve for her. And I mean, yeah, that is also because there's a time skip and there's things going on that are just more important at the moment. But if we don't see characters grieve and she is missing, then I don't think her story is over yet. You know what I mean? And again, that could just be me on Hopium, but that is just really what I'm thinking when I'm seeing this, because of how it is made to look. Like, she is falling. They could have just let her lie there while everything was falling down. But just letting her fall, and in the next scene here, not in this scene, but in the next one, here, she is falling. She is falling, and I think that is the last time we see her. And just like this, in this scene, I mean, I don't know if that is still in this imaginary space. I will just say it's imaginary space for now, okay? I don't know if it is in this imaginary space or not, or if she is falling into the real world right now. But if she is still in the imaginary space, that kind of could make her be like Seele. But that could also just be something completely different, because I think that was something completely different. So forget that. That was just the thought I had. But the initial thought that I had seeing this, because that is the last scene, like everything after that is just white. Right? So what I'm really thinking is definitely, or what I was initially thinking what happened is she fell somewhere into the hands of a third party, or maybe even something not human, or like just something that we don't know of yet, or I don't know of yet. And they kind of rescued her, saved her, but maybe either she will not recover until a few years, or she will just not be the same as now. You know, that is just what I'm thinking. Like, kind of, did you see Korra? Like, Avatar Korra, The Legend of Korra? There was also a few parts where Korra was dead. You know, she was eaten by the spirit monster, and I mean, yeah, those are our spoilers, but sorry. And there she was also then on an island with some other people. And this spiritual, or like this journey, kind of made her stronger spiritually. But that is just kind of what I think now when I see this, because no character grieves. I don't see any character grieve, and that is what makes me sus. Like, I mean, at the start of chapter 9 EX or X, I forgot that Himiko had died because no one was addressing it. Because no one said, oh, we lost our teacher, oh, we lost someone dear to us. You know, no one was struggling in that sense. And I mean, it's not visible. And just having them not visibly distraught by this, or not visibly to us at least, you know, just having them do that, because I mean, they are thinking, okay, how do we want to portray these characters in these chapters, you know, because of what happened, because they are all living characters and stuff. So no one mentioned it. The only time it was mentioned was Himiko wishing, not Himiko, Theresa wishing Himiko was there. And that she is missing. You know? So them thinking she is missing makes me think she might be alive and come back later on. And I mean, you guys are making me really insecure. Because reading your comments, I really think that she is dead, but I don't want to believe it. And just the way it shows, like the way she's falling and last lesson and she's vanished, you know, if she would not have vanished, if they would have found her dead body, I would not have such theories. Nobody know that. And I know that kind of triggers when we think of Wendy, who died off screen. But to be fair, Wendy was a side character. We did not get introduced to her until like 1 or 2 stages before she died. Or like just a few stages, you know? Like not from the start. But Himiko was there from the start. So I'm not saying I don't believe that they would kill characters. I just think that they did not kill her, or not, maybe not completely. Like, there's definitely more to her story than we already know, so I just think there is more to it than it seems. While I'm at it, yeah, Fuwa got shot, but I don't think she's dead either. I know it seems like I just don't want to believe that any character dies, but that's really not it. For me, it's just like, I think Otto just wanted Fuwa out of his way for the moment, and I don't think he shot her in the head. Like, I think he maybe injured her so that she will be out of combat, or like just out of his way for a while, and he maybe can do something to her. I don't know about that yet though. But yeah, that's why I never said anything about that, because I was way too much occupied with analyzing Otto, and two, I just thought, okay, even though he says all of that, I think he either just injures her or like does something to her. I mean, or Fuwa saved herself somehow. I don't know about that, but the last shot the last scene being just the gunshot, nearly no time lead to death. Like, I cannot remember one series where in the last scene we saw was a gunshot, and then the next scene, or like, and then it continued and it was confirmed that there was someone dead, you know? I mean, unless it was like set up like this. But I just don't, okay, maybe I'm just weird, okay? I will not I will not continue those theories like in the next video, so I just really wanted to put them out here because I don't want to trigger anyone if they are really dead, and I'm just like, no, they are not. No, I don't believe it. So, I just wanted to put that out here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, or like analysis, or like reaction analysis. I have no idea. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I see you guys in the next video. Bye!